Well, I guess I'm doing it here now. Luckily I was popping a squat.
There's a bit of a dark spot on the background.
I've got other problems here, Ben. Have we got anything like heavy-ish that I can use as a hammer? All this tech that we've got in here. Here I am using a rock as a hammer. So a while back, me and Ben were talking and I said to him that I wanted to get myself a gimbal. You know, one of those fancy stabilizers which you can put your camera on and just get really nice, buttery smooth footage. So what did Ben do? He went ahead and got one for himself. Ben, stop rubbing it in. Ben. So after about a month of Ben rubbing salt into an already pretty sore wound, I decided to get myself one, and people say on the internet that is arguably better than yours.
Overcompensating much.
Don't swing it that way, Ben. So today we're going to be checking out, careful, gently, this costs money, you know, the DJI Ronin-S. What do I do with this box? Just look at the packaging design on this. It's just so simple, so sexy. Is that too far? Oh, here we go. Oh, look at that. Look at this. Look at the case on that thing.
Are you planning on like actually taking that case anywhere?
Probably not. Got the logo on the front there. Looking really sturdy. So you got a lock on the front of the box. Just put it forwards, twist it, and ta-da! Oh, now we're talking. I'm actually not sure where I should be starting with this, but let's start with this little carry case here. Nice little snack. I'm joking, kids. Don't eat these things. So you got a little compartment here with a few cables, plates, Allen keys. Then we've got the tripod handle, which we'll check out in a minute. And then we've got the main handle just here. This would be a good time to check if this thing comes with any power. Doesn't look like it does. Got the plug here, then got the plate, and then we've got the big guy. Let's see if I can actually get this out in one piece. Oh, that is a tad weighty, but that is good. So now that is everything out of the box. The only thing left to do is to put this thing together, and I think it's going to be pretty straightforward. I hope it's going to be very straightforward. First things first, click the handle onto there. Then you've got a little lock on the side. Literally just push that forwards and that will lock it into place. Screw the tripod on the bottom. So the first thing that you're going to want to do when you get this gimbal is to put it on charge, as it comes with 0 battery when you get it out of the box. But then while it's charging, you can use that time to put your camera on the top and get it balanced, because one of the last things you want to be doing is putting on an unbalanced camera or no camera at all, or it could damage the motors. So what I'm going to do now is get my Canon 80D with 18 to 35mm 1.8 lens balanced on top of this gimbal so we can actually test it out here and now. And honestly, after watching about 100 other videos about this gimbal, I'm pretty sure it's going to work pretty damn well. So you're going to want to make sure that you've got your SD card already put into the camera. You're going to want to make sure that you've got all the batteries that you're going to be using attached to your camera. I've got a battery grip as well, which is going to make it a tad more weighty, but I think the max payload capacity for this thing is about 3.4 kilograms. And I have a feeling this is under that. I'm not too sure though, but fingers crossed, it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine. Yeah, it should be fine. So let's quickly put the base plate on here. So just going to slide the camera on here, and on the side you've got your unlock and lock switch just there. So push that forwards to lock it in place. Nice and tightly. Possibly too tightly, because that's left a dent in my thumb. So as you can see, when you first put on the camera, it's pretty unstable. Yeah, it's pointing in a completely wrong direction. So what you're going to want to do here is balance your camera, and when you're done, it should be facing forwards and pretty much point wherever you point it. So let's go ahead and fast forward through the balancing process, as it's pretty laborious. So the camera's all nice and balanced. Oh, guess what I haven't done? I should have pulled the screen out before balancing it. And that is the camera balance. And I'm quite surprised it didn't take that long to do. It's just a lot of micro adjustments, but honestly, it's not that bad. That was the make or break moment for me. If this took an hour to set up, chances are I would never use one of these. Next thing we're gonna do is connect it to the Ronin app. And to do that, we're gonna have to turn this thing on by holding down the power button, if I can find it. Ooh. Then we're going to click connect to Ronin. So I'm going to search for the Ronin and it's right there. We're good to go. Everything is installed. New firmware available. Don't tempt me. Motion lapse, track, time lapse, video, panorama. Oh God, there's so much stuff in here. Using the app, we're going to tune this thing. So to do that, we're just going to go to motor parameter and then just click auto tune. That doesn't sound healthy at all. It's like horror movie sound effects. I think we're pretty much ready to go. Oh, here we go. Once you've balanced everything and you don't want this tripod kicking around anymore, luckily you can now just unscrew it and then bam, already significantly shorter. That's Ben right there, manning the camera. Hey, this family channel. So on the back here, you've got your joystick so you can rotate the camera wherever you need to. Make sure we're all focused up, tracking his face. Not that you can see it anyway. This is quite hefty, especially with this lens on top. If any of you have ever used this Sigma lens, you know it's a pretty heavy piece of kit. So as we pan up, slightly pan down with the joystick to track Ben's face. That doesn't look so bad. Oh God, but does it take a lot out of your forearm? Calm down, calm down, calm down. Hello. That was weird. So I've turned it to selfie mode somehow. Not too sure how I did that. We're all learning today. So one of the big selling features for me with this gimbal is the 360 mode. So you can actually spin the camera to get some really cool looking shots. So I want to give that a go. There it is. No, it isn't. Oh, maybe I can't handle it. Rotate, go on. You can do it. No. Okay. Bad idea. So unfortunately, right now I can't get the 360 mode working, which I really wanted to actually get working. But that might just be because I need to rebalance the camera or change the motor speeds. Oh, I got it!
I don't know what you're on about, Charles. Are you done?
All right, I'm gonna have to put this down for a bit because this is killing my arms right now. Ah! Now this thing is going to take quite a lot of getting used to for me because this is the first gimbal I've ever had, and every other time I've either shot handheld or on a tripod like we are right now. But there is a ton of things you can do via the app. You can change modes. There are 3 preset modes on here which you can customize to however you want. You've then got some controls within the app, so you can create time lapses, you can do panoramas, you can do motion lapses. But to do that, you're going to have to connect your gimbal up to your camera via a cable. The Canon 80D, which we've got on at the moment, is unfortunately non-compatible with the gimbal, so I can't show you any of the extra special features which are on the app. But just as a straight up stabilizer, I think I'm going to be pretty happy with it. So I know that we haven't had time to show you every little thing that the Ronin-S can do, but from the presentation and the ease of setup alone, I'm already pretty impressed by this piece of kit. Now I know I'm probably going to sound pretty biased as this is the first gimbal that I have ever owned, so I can't offer any comparisons compared to say the Zion Crane 2 which Ben has, which I haven't had a chance to use.
I don't have that one.
What do you have?
Oh, I've got a Pilot Fly H2.
Pilot Flight H2? I thought you said you got the Zion.
No.
What the hell's a pilot flight? But over the next few months, I'm just looking forward to implementing this thing into my workload and seeing how much it changes things. And with so many different things that you can do with the Ronin-S, I'm hoping that it's going to add a lot more variety to my work and just overall spice up my portfolio. Spicy. And with that, that's going to be it for another edition of Looted. If you like this video, hit like. If you really like this video, hit subscribe. We've got more videos on the way. You can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I've even got my own personal Twitter, which you can follow me on there. If you want to support the channel, check out our Patreon page with links in the description. We've also got a Discord server. You want to chat with us, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one. So after a month of Ben rubbing it in my face,